Server's back, and for this video we're going to be going over the Dark Ops challenges and how to do them. Currently I have, technically if you want to count the Dead Ops Arcade challenges, which they don't count towards the Dark Ops Mastery, which is like an animated calling card that you can get. Personally, I only have 10 out of the 11 you need for the calling card, but for all the Dark Ops challenges, I only have 10 out of 13. But the one that I'm missing, it takes kind of a while to get, and you need a lot. Starting with the first one. The first one is the one that I don't have, and that is get 1,000,000 kills in like lifetime, not just in one game, obviously, because you physically probably can't get 1,000,000. You probably can, but it would take months of just pure gameplay. But yeah, you would need to get 1,000,000 kills. It's actually pretty possible in the first week of this game being out, because if you go to the leaderboards for like crossplay, someone has like 600,000. Actually, let's go check that right now. So if we go to leaderboards and go to all players and Activision crossplay, once it loads, right now I'm in position 15,000, and that's only with 54,000 kills. Not that many. I've completed all these challenges pretty quick. Yeah, you look at that. The top dude has practically 600,000 kills within probably the first week of this game being out. It's definitely possible in 2 to 3 weeks to do it, or even a week to do it. You just need those high rounds, because see, this dude, let's see, the SWAT dude, he's 823 rounds, but he has 324,000. I have like 800 rounds, but I'm nowhere near there. That's because those rounds are high rounds. So when I went for around 100, I got 12,000 kills. It's like, we go to combat record and go to zombies. My personal most eliminations is 12,000. You only need like 12,000 kills to get to around 100. So, meaning if you want to get 1,000,000, you would have to get round 100. What? 100 times. But if you get to like round 255 or even higher, you would lower that time of getting there. And if you do the fastest strat right now with the ray gun and stuff, you will actually get to that point pretty fast. Like the fastest round 200 is like 5 hours or 6 or 4. I don't know what it is. I know the fastest round 100 is only 1 hour and 53 minutes or somewhere around there. And that's really, really fast. But that's with getting the ray gun on a low round. Yeah. Straight into the next one. The next one is actually pretty easy. You should do this one just by playing the game if you don't have a wonder weapon on you. You cannot do this with the weapon. It's physically impossible. I tried it with both the wonder weapons just to make sure. You cannot, to the teeth. You have to have 2 fully packed weapons and ammo, and with ammo mods equipped and 6 perks active. That means you have to fully pack a punch your gun. So that's getting it to tier 3, and then choosing one of the 4 ammo mods on both your guns. The reason why this doesn't work with the wonder weapons is because with the ray gun you can get it to P3, pack a punch 3, but you cannot get an ammo mod on it. And with the die, you can't pack a punch it at all, but you technically can get an ammo mod on it. Not really. And then 6 perks. This one is the easiest one. For the third one, this is a pretty hard one. It's called social distancing. Pretty funny, right? It's reach round 20 without being hit. It is not a funny challenge though. It is the most difficult thing you will ever have to do. I got probably all of these challenges done in like 16 to 17 games. Easiest challenges for the rest of these. Social distancing, I went from 17 games to 60 games played because it is the most difficult thing in the world. So what I recommend is do not turn power or get pack-a-punch. If you don't get power, you obviously can't get pack-a-punch. Just go to where the crash plane site is and train there until round 20. You will either get 1 to 2 megatons, and if you do, I recommend either running Ether Shroud. If you don't think you can kill them fast enough, run Ether Shroud and open the whole map and just start doing loops around the map. It's the easiest thing ever. You just gotta running around the whole map. But if you do that, then I recommend turning on Pack-a-Punch and all that, so you can get an upgraded gun, so it's easier on you if you run Ether Shot. But if you do turn on power, you have to worry about dogs. There's this weird thing right now. I don't know if this is intentional, but dogs teleport, which is not a fun thing to do, because I was doing it and I had Pack-a-Punch on. I was doing it with the Ether Shot, and it's the most difficult thing ever. You at least want your Ether Shot to be level to where it's 8 seconds, so that you have enough time to take him out of his first stage and then run and try to get it again to kill both of his second stages. But it is the most difficult thing for dogs because they teleport to you out of nowhere, out of thin air. It's the most randomest thing, and their lunge is so far that this challenge is difficult with the power on. So I recommend going the Ring of Fire max tier. First of all, it takes ammo from your reserve if it's max tier, and it blocks projectiles. So meaning you can just purchase the Gallo non-Pack-a-Punch, and it will shred through people with the Ring of Fire so fast. It's the most OP gun, most OP weapon non-Pack-a-Punch in the game. Maybe not non-Pack-a-Punch, maybe the ray gun's better, but it is really helpful for this challenge because you're probably not going to get the ray gun because obviously you'll get splash damage. And it's not without being hit. I literally did this challenge without being hit, but I walked through the smoke of a dog, and it counted as me being hit. You cannot take damage. So recommend buying stamina for this. No point in buying Jug. Nothing. There's literally no point. You buy Jug, you're just flexing at that point. But yeah, it is. I recommend just running trains in the crashed plainside area because it is the biggest area for you to do without opening to the pond or opening the facility. It's the biggest area to run a train without getting hit too. Alright, for the fourth challenge, called the Anvil. Exfil a game with only using melee attacks. Yeah, first, I thought this meant you can only exfil. Like, as soon as you exfil, you can only start knifing. This, you can only knife the whole game. So this one, you have to challenge on round 1. So that's they're spawning in with the combat knife, knifing every zombie. As long as you don't turn on power, I recommend just staying in the starting area and go around and just once it's round 10, grab like Jug, Jug and Stamina Up and Quick Revive, and then go to round 11 and then do it. The most easy with Quick Revive because if you have it to a higher tier, you can actually go up. No, sorry. If you have it to a higher tier, you actually have faster regen really quick, so it's really helpful. Alright, for the fifth one, it's getting to around 100. This one takes skill, but also no skill. Just like the social distancing one, you can use glitches for these one. I don't recommend it because that's kind of the sad way to do it, and you actually want to feel accomplished when you accomplish these. For round 100, just get a ray gun, have Ring of Fire to max tier, and do the high round strategy every the fastest round strategy out there to get to round 100. It only takes about 2 hours to get to round 100. You have time. You have like 2 to 3 hours. Recommend doing it. Super easy. It's super easy. It takes like no skill. The only thing you have to worry about is watching if you're about to die, obviously, and also the megatons that spawn in on top of the building. Because if you do not take them out, they will screw you over and you will die super fast. And also make sure you have self-revives unlocked. So make sure you're level 54 before you even attempt at this. I attempted at this probably multiple times before I was level 54. And one time I got to round 90 with 1 self-revive and 1 megaton took me out. Literally like easily. Like as soon as I res myself, I try to run and he like cross-mapped me with his fire thing and it got me down around 91. It was the most difficult thing without a self-revive. And then good enough is the 5th one out there. Actually, wait, no, my bad. The 6th one is good enough. It is reach round 20 only using your starting loadout and no upgrades. This one's super easy. I recommend staying in the starting area. Don't buy any doors. Don't buy anything. For this one, I didn't get perks, and I also didn't pick up the free armor, because armor counts as an upgrade. Same with Pack-a-Punching. I don't know about perks. I just didn't buy perks. I didn't pick up the armor because if you buy armor, it doesn't count. I don't know if it counts or not. So I just didn't touch armor. For this one, I got 2 megatons, and for the first one, I had my Ring of Fire. I used it on him with a hauler or a Gallo, which is the two guns I recommend using for this, either shotgun. The reason why I was using a Hauler over the Gallo is I had like a few more challenges until I got the Howler Diamond, which I'm still almost done with it. So once I get that diamond, I'll probably put out a video of showing what it looks like diamond. But yeah, it's super nice. But yeah, this challenge is super easy. Just stay in the spawn for the first megaton. Use like Ring of Fire or don't kill him at all. Just go the whole 20 rounds. And if you get a second one, I recommend buying it as what is this? A chopper gunner, and just killing one of them or killing both of them with the chopper gunner. And yeah, that's pretty simple. That's all you have to do for it. Just stay in the starting room. If you get two bosses, buy the chopper gunner. Otherwise, if you get it on round like 13 or 18, just hold on to that one megaton until you finish it. Because you could skip rounds while the megaton survives. He doesn't count as a zombie technically. Alright, for the 7th one, it's called Invincible. This one you should easily be able to do just by playing the game. You shouldn't have to worry about this one. This one's kind of like armed to the teeth. You should just get it naturally. This one is reach round 30 without going down. I think I got this on my first or second game. It is the most easiest thing in the world. As long as you're like pretty good at zombies, you should be able to do this with a breeze. If you're not, I recommend running Aether Shroud to get you out of sketchy situations. Do not run Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire will help you out in sketchy situations, but in other situations, it will not help you out at all. Aether Shroud is probably the safest thing out here, especially tier 3 where you can teleport away from the zombies, because sometimes when you're going to Aether Shroud, you will get hit. That's what I noticed when I didn't have the teleport upgrade. I would get hit randomly over just nothing. Like it wasn't good. Like you wouldn't go invincible for it like until like it fully activated. So I would get hit while I already clicked LB and RB or whatever button it is on PC or on PS4 or PS5 actually, because the new consoles came out. But yeah, that is the 7th one. Super easy. For the 8th one, it's called Checkmate. It is play every single trial in Die Maschine in a single match. I don't think you have to complete every trial because or something happened, because in my game I completed a lot of them, and then a few I just started buying without completing, or I participated a little bit in. Like you only have to do like if it's kill one zombie, or no, if it's say kill zombies in this area, just kill zombie and wait for it to end. Or if it's stand in this area, stand in there for like 2 seconds, walk out. That's what I did, and that seemed to work. But also I did buy, and I think those count. I can't really. Someone had to test that out. But it's pretty easy. You should do this one. You probably won't do this one on accident, like just by playing the game. You would need to go for this one because this one takes a lot of trials, like 30 or something. I don't know. It's weird. But that is the 8th one. That one's super easy. 9th one is called Harbinger of Doom. Harbinger. I don't know how to say the first word. But this one is kill 50 enemies with a single support. It's super easy, especially if you're going for high round, like around 100, and you're up on top of knock. I recommend getting it around like 40 or 30-ish. It might work on 30. Go to the top of knock, go where the Wonder Fizz is, and call in your chopper gunner, and just make sure it's like the beginning of the round so there's still a bunch of zombies, and just kill all the zombies you see. You should get that one super easily. And for the 10th one, is this the 10th one, it is called Evil Unleashed. Complete the main quest in Die Maschine. Easy one. Super easy. This one should take you maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. For solo, I did it probably an hour. It's super easy. You can even do this one before it hits round 20. I've done this one 3 times without it hitting round 20. I've done one on round 16. I've done, I think, the other 2 on 18 or 15. I don't know what the other ones are. I know 16 because I recently did this one again because they found a new Easter egg on how to get all of the ghost projections, which I had to do real quick. I might upload that as a video to show you guys yourself. And so that one's pretty easy. You should just watch a guide on how to do the main quest. The fastest one ever. Now for the 11th one. box attic. This one, you need to spin the box, or buy every weapon from the mystery box in a single game. For this one, it does not count, it doesn't count wonder weapons like the ray gun, or you do not have to get those out of the box. You have to get every other gun besides those. And it's super easy, especially if you're going for like the ray gun, because the ray gun's so rare that you probably won't get it until like you've gotten all the weapons. That's what I was doing. I actually got this challenge on accident because I was trying to get the ray gun. I literally spent like over 80k trying to get the ray gun, and this challenge popped up randomly. I was like, what the heck? And then I read it. I was like, wow, I really got every weapon besides the ray gun out of the box. And it's super easy. It should just come by doing it. And I will actually go over the two final ones, which are Dead Ops Arcades, and they're not, I don't think they count toward the Dark Ops Mastery one, but if they do, and you love Dead Ops Arcade, and you don't feel like getting a million zombie kills, you can just get one of these other two ones, which one of them's easier than the other, but one of them, and for the 12th one, which is one of the Dead Ops ones, is King of the Silverbacks. In Dead Ops Arcade, earn a cumulative, I can't really say that word, practically earn a high score of 999,999,999. Practically a billion points in Dead Ops Arcade. If you really love Dead Ops Arcade, you should be able to do this one. Probably, I don't know how long, probably a while. I've seen people get to round 67 or 64, which is the boss, and have like 6 to 7 million points. So technically it would probably take you like 100 boss kills to get it. But you never know. You could get like an insane score multiplier one game and fly up, or you may like go to the highest round you can and score might multiply a lot. I don't know how Dead Ops Arcade works. I barely get to around like 20 or 30 and then I die because it's so hard. And then the 14th one, right? Wait, we're 14. 13th one, my bad. It is called Pristine Pelt, which is in Dead Ops Arcade. Defeat Mama Back in the final round without dying. I cannot help you on either of these Dead Ops Arcade challenges for tips or tricks or anything, because I personally don't play it that much. I've only been playing zombies. I would say for this one would probably be the hardest one. I would say if you really like Dead Ops Arcade and you want this Dark Ops challenge, and if it counts towards the Dark Ops Mastery, and you don't feel like going for a million kills, you would rather get one of these Dead Ops Arcade ones, I would have to say maybe the Mama Back defeating her without getting hit is the easiest one, because 900, practically a billion score will probably take longer to get than you killing her without getting hit. Yeah, because it will also, if you are going for it, you could easily, while you're doing it, you're getting a bunch of score, right? You're getting like millions and millions and millions. And if you can't do it within 100 tries, then you will eventually get the King of Silverbacks. And you wouldn't have to do the Reaper. Oh yeah, I forgot to say what the first one is. It's called the Reaper of the Undead. I will have a picture pop up, as you guys probably saw in the editing, for what it is. That's what it's called. It's called Reaper of the Undead. You get 10k XP. But these are pretty easy. I recommend if you are a normal zombie player and you don't really like Dead Ops Arcade, just go for the Reaper one. I might have to go and get all the Dark Ops challenges just because I want to. But it will probably be the hardest thing for me. Yeah, for the Dark Ops Master, it says complete 11 Dark Ops challenges. So I think you can complete both of the Dead Ops challenges and then do 10, and you don't have to do social distancing or get a million kills. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for today's video. There's not that many Dark Ops challenges. Well, for zombies, there's only 11. I mean 13. And for multiplayer, there's Yeah, 13, yeah. And then for campaign, there is 6. So if you really want to and get every single Dark Ops challenge in every single mode, you can. There's not that many. Definitely more zombie ones and then I think there was in BO3, but in BO4 I think there was more than these. But these are also pretty easy. If you would ask for what is the hardest one out of all of these and the most cool looking one, I would say social distancing because it has a cool dragon and it's like a cool dragon. That's practically it. There's also a little dude trying to like defend against it. I think that's probably the coolest one. Same with the Reaper of Undead that I currently don't have, but I will be getting as fast as I can. I'll probably be going for like round 255. So if I do get round 255, I will make a video on it and teach everyone how to get to it really easily. But yeah, that's about it for today's video, guys. If you guys have any questions or have any tips on any of these that you want to share in the comments, put in the comments below. And if you like the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you want more zombie content, because I really like zombies and I haven't been able to play it because Black Ops 4 was the last zombies and it was not that good, so I barely even played it. So I had like no content to upload. But yeah, if you guys want more zombie content, I will be uploading that. I might be uploading other games, it matters. We'll see in the future. But yeah, my next video will be most likely be a zombies video on a tip or tips or tricks or some other things. But yeah, you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because like I said, I will be trying to do more zombie content. And maybe I'll just even start showing off like camo tips and tricks if you guys are having a problem with those. I heard that the grenade launcher is a really hard grenade launcher to do. But yeah, that's about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Money that I don't